Hey, I was just looking at YouTube, and somebody said you're very cute.
To both of us.
Yeah. Said you're very... I don't know if it's a real person or if that's a bot, but I'm taking it.
It's probably your wife.
I don't think it is.
No?
She better not be calling you cute.
No.
She
call
knows
me
better.
cute or us cute?
I just said you guys.
That would be both of us.
Yeah, my wife better not say that you're cute, pal.
Why?
Ew. It's creepy. She has better taste than that.
Okay.
Oh, come on. You can't play hurt now.
I'm not hurt.
Did you see that the Phoenix Police Department has got a 30% dropout rate? That seems problematic.
Yeah, unpack that a little bit more for me, though.
Well, the recruitment efforts, they say, are being challenged. They want to improve the recruitment rate. Jim Waring, who's a councilman, expressing alarm over the fact that 30% of police academy trainees and first-year officers quit over the last 3 years. Should point out, however, that as far as stats go nationwide, that's not abnormal.
No.
That's pretty much par for the course, most every police force. So Phoenix Police is doing just as well as anyone else.
I want to actually put some optimism out there for Phoenix Police.
Okay.
As of July this year, the department received just over 3,000 applications from recruits, which was a big boost from 1,400 applications through June of last year.
That's good. Their recruitment efforts seem to be bringing in more apps.
More than doubling.
That's good.
So that, I think, is great news.
Because we've had a shortage in Phoenix Police for a long time, right? Like 500 people short or more.
Which is contributing to a problem we're going to talk about in a few minutes.
Yes. Here's my worry, though.
Yeah.
Is the people who are dropping out, I saw you put in your notes why they're dropping out. Although it's a bit, I don't know, do you say nondescript, vague?
Okay.
As to why they're dropping out. And those are?
I'm trying to find them.
Oh, you had them in your notes right here on the right-hand side.
Well, read them off.
Okay.
I made so many notes today, I can't even find my notes.
It's all right. I've highlighted it for you. Okay. Firearms concerns and other during field training, and others exhibited transitional struggles with shift writing. What is a transitional struggle with shift report writing?
I think that would be just how they're writing up reports. Transitional struggles with shift report writing. So something to do with something they're
Writing
expected to write.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess my question is, let's pick that apart first.
Well, the first reason you didn't even list off, too.
Firearms concerns.
No.
Oh.
The three most common why recruits leave are personal is number one.
Oh, yeah, just personal reasons. In other words, the job is not for me.
Yeah.
Or I'm moving. Or my wife got a job somewhere else. Or we have no idea.
Or who knows? I'm being bullied or any number of
know.
things. But they're not really saying.
It's kind of like a divorce. What's the reason? Irreconcilable differences, right? Okay, so personal reasons.
Yeah.
Okay. But then the others is firearms concerns during field training.
And the transitional struggles with shift report writing.
Can we let's address the firearms concerns first. I'm gonna switch you up here a little bit. Is that just simply I was uncomfortable carrying the firearm? I mean, you're training to be a cop. It can't be a surprise that you're going to be carrying a firearm. You can't enter the police academy and then say, I have a conscientious objection to carrying a firearm. Baloney. Is it? So what is the firearms concerns? Is it that we're unsafe with it? Maybe the training officer was like, this person is just not getting it?
So I've never trained to be a cop, so I'm guessing here.
Yeah.
My best guess would be that they have some concerns about how they will be backed up on the force if they pull that gun and shoot someone, like use of force concerns.
Oh, that's fair. I hadn't even considered that. I was just thinking when it says firearms concerns, I thought,
No, I'm thinking like
it?
use of force.
Okay.
Like they feel like, hey, if I pull this gun and shoot somebody because my life or my partner's life is threatened, am I going to lose my job?
See, and it said firearms concerns during field training, according to Awatuki.com.
I'm guessing that would be part of the training, though.
But that's field training, so that's where I thought it had something. But it's fair. Okay. So the other is transitional struggles with shift report writing. I have no idea what that means.
That
all I can do is
boggles
guess.
my mind, too.
Okay. Does that mean that they were not picking up on cop speak? Is that it? In other words, suspect exited the building, headed northwest, with stolen merchandise in tow. Right? We've all watched those reports when the TV interviews a cop and they just go straight into cop speak instead of saying, so Joe took off. Joe came out of that door and went up the street. Cop speak is suspect exited the building at a blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that we are taught in journalism school to don't write it this way is basically how cops are taught to write it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that it? Or is it they couldn't spell? Transitional struggles with shift report writing. In other words, we got a bunch of doofy that don't know how to spell, and they can't make a coherent report. Again, we're only left to speculate what the reasons might be, but it sounds like they were unable to write their police reports correctly.
So I did not Bing this. I Googled it.
Oh, that's a mistake.
Transitional struggles with shift report writing often arise from moving to a new system, such as implementing a standardized template, switching to electronic documentation, or shifting from a verbal-only handoff. The challenges typically relate to a mix of human factors, communication, and process issues.
Okay.
That help you out at all?
No, not really.
No, that's what Google gave me.
Not really. Okay. Anyway, I guess my question is this. Why do so many drop out after they've been recruited? You start up in the academy, and then what? You decide it's not for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So to me, that's on the applicant.
Mm-hmm.
The applicant didn't understand what they were getting into.
Yeah.
The other side of that is how many wash out? Like how many people they're not making it because they're not handling the training and what's the application process like? Is it, do you have a pulse? Do you have a criminal history? Okay, let's see if you got it.
Or is the, you mentioned the field training. Is the process that we're training young officers not leading them to believe that they can make it too? For instance, how long are you paired with a more senior officer and under their wing and seeing how they do things?
I'm not overly concerned with that.
Okay, well, but you're concerned with the fact that 30% of them are leaving within the first 3 years.
I'm concerned with the caliber of the person who's ending up in the academy.
Okay, and don't you want somebody who's I think it's good to have officers learn from the more seasoned officers.
I do too, but I think they are doing that. That's where I'm not. When I say I'm not concerned, what I mean is I think they are doing that. You don't think so?
Well, you say that, and
I do say that.
You say that, but
I do say that.
Then this story goes on to mention that that there are some of the things that were highlighted were the firefighters make it a part of their training to make sure that younger officers can learn from the more seasoned officers, and that they've found. Kevin Robinson, the city councilman, says one of the things that he brought up was an officer mentioned that they'd had a bad day, and he was apparently thinking about quitting. This goes back to our story about Gen Zs a little bit. They gave him a day off to think about it, and he came back and he decided that he really wanted to stay and be a part of what he was doing.
All right, so that's just Gen Z having a bad day and quitting?
Well, see, no, I don't think that. I think it's the lack of support to some of these younger officers. They're not being shown and they're not being told enough, hey, you're actually really, really good at this, and we are here to support you. Everybody has bad days, man or woman.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
So feeling better support.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I like that.
What do you think it goes to?
All of those things. Mm-hmm. I think this is a multi-headed monster that we're dealing with. I think that pay is part of it.
Definitely.
I think that the Phoenix police have had a PR issue for the last few years. They just got done with the threats of having the consent decree from the DOJ over racist practices. I think that's one way to make people not want to be on the force, and the people that do want to be on the force, excuse me, let me rephrase this. That's one way for some people to say, I don't want to be a part of that. And it is another way to bring some unqualified people who want to be a part of a force that is violating civil rights. Because we know there are those people out there that think, I want to violate somebody's civil rights, sadly. And I don't think we want those people either. So I think the PR campaign, and I think that started with the dropping of the consent decree from the DOJ, or the talk about it, I think that's a big deal. And I think they have to continue to improve upon that. Maybe do some advertising, right? Maybe start a campaign. This is, be a cop. Run it during a radio show. Maybe hire somebody to do a live read. Throwing that out there.
Man, like who would they hire if they were going to do that?
Not Broomhead. He's full. He's booked. So you couldn't do that. I don't know who you would hire.
Maybe you?
I mean, Not saying I'd be opposed to it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching The Chris and Joe Show. Click to see more from Chris and Joe and tap the button in the middle to subscribe to KTAR News.